So this is Newcastle vaccine. It's the last vaccine I'm giving today. So I want to tell somebody the reason why we give our chickens Newcastle vaccine. Apart from them getting sick of Newcastle disease, there are other important things as a business person you need to understand when it comes to securing your business. You know, Newcastle is a disease that could wipe out your entire flock. Okay? But one of the main reasons why we vaccinate against Newcastle and maybe Kumbulo is the free mind that we usually have when we vaccinate them. Because what you need to have in business is at least have your mind free. Like let your mind be settled. Okay, so today is day 21. These chicks are 3 weeks. And I'm giving them the last vaccine. Just imagine, I'm giving my chicks vaccine at 3 weeks. Why? Because every supplier of these day-old chicks have got their own way of vaccinating the chickens. They've got a program, a schedule on how you vaccinate their chicks when you buy from them. So in case this breed requires me to repeat the vaccines twice. Newcastle twice, Gumulo twice. That's what this requires according to my supplier. That's what they indicated. So I need to give them that. So in order for me not to stress myself, like why are my chicks sick? Is it because of I didn't give them vaccine? I don't want that kind of mindset of me saying maybe the vaccine that I didn't give them is the reason why these chicks are now getting sick. You understand? So that's free mind that we usually get when we vaccinate our chickens, whereby no, these chicks cannot get Newcastle. Okay, that free mind is one of the important things that we need to consider when we are vaccinating our chickens. You know, there are some people here they don't vaccinate their chicks. Okay, but like I said last time, it just depends with the risk tolerance that you have. So every supplier have their own vaccination schedule. Some, yes, they are similar, but it doesn't mean all of them have the same. Like the way we have here, I think for hybrid and these chicks that I'm having. So these chicks, to be precise, these are tiger chicks, guys. These are tiger chicks, and as far as I'm concerned, a lot of people get to complain about mortalities on these chicks, but as in for me, I've mastered how to keep these chickens, and I think it's a very good breed for me. For me, I consider it to be a very good breed. So, guys, I'm just giving these chicks their vaccine, the last vaccine, like I mentioned. This is their last vaccine on day 21. Yeah, so day 21 today, and I think we are going to weigh them as well to see how much weight they are having. But I just want to let you know that this is their last vaccine today that I'm giving them. So these are very tasty because you know the rule of vaccine. You have to make sure your chicks are very tasty so that they are able to finish the water that you give them like real fast. So those are part of the reasons why we vaccinate our chickens. Not only because the chickens are going to be safe, but because of the peace of mind that we get when we vaccinate our chickens. We really need the peace of mind. So I'm seeing this chicken a little bit dozing. I don't know why. You, kumenya, out. So, but there's, oh, I have a dog around here, and you know, it might try to harm these chicks. You know, dogs sometimes they become just a little bit vicious when they see these chicks. So I have to be careful when closing the door because I might. Okay, let's see. Let's allow it to drink the vaccine. Yeah, let's allow it. Let's allow it to drink some vaccine. Okay, I think it was just too tasty. I think it has. I'm looking at the way the stomach looks. Doesn't look that good, and it seems like it has not eaten. So, guys, the peace of mind that we usually get when we vaccinate our chickens is usually what is important because you know sometimes our mindset sometimes can just formulate things because of the certain things that we didn't do. More like we ignored giving our chickens a vaccine. Then our chicken suddenly starts to get a little bit sicky and stuff like that. We start now thinking maybe because the vaccine I didn't give them. So the peace of mind is very important and very vital. So that the moment these chicks you are keeping them, even if they get any other type of maybe a disease, at least you won't say maybe because I didn't give them vaccine. Okay, you will just say, oh, okay, this is just maybe some ordinary just disease, and you try to find some ways to cure those diseases. And you know, when we face Newcastle, of course we know like Newcastle, there's no proper cure of Newcastle disease. That is very dangerous, you know, and losing hope is not good. And you know, maybe you might have this, maybe you are losing hope because you say I didn't vaccinate them, then that's the reason why I'm losing my chicks. But at least you have hope when you have given your chickens Newcastle and Kumbulo, especially the right way. And you know the right way is having the accurate amount of water you need to use for your chickens when you are giving them vaccine. And also the other thing is the storage. Of course, you know you need to store them in a very cold environment because once you store them in the hot environment, this might expire and might not work accurately. Of course, sometimes this might not work. So for those who don't have refrigerators, it's better to just buy the day you want to vaccinate your chickens. That's the day you buy that vaccine. But if you have the storage, buy in advance, then start giving them. Just the way me I did, I just bought these in advance, like four of them, and I just started giving out. So again, I need to buy. I think this time around I'll start buying in bulk. Then I just keep. Since I have the storage, I just keep. Then I just start vaccinating my chickens whenever they need that vaccine. So that's the way I think I will do it. So I'm busy looking at my chicks. You know, sometimes you have to look at your chicks and see why is this one looking like this, why is the other one looking like this, so that you're able to know. So yeah, guys, let's take a look at them. These are 3 weeks today, and I think we are going to weigh them today because 3 weeks vaccinate your chickens important to you because if your chicks get sick, you try by all means to find all the necessary answers. Because one thing you should know is that when you go to the agrovet, they will just say, did you vaccinate your chickens? And once you say you did not vaccinate them, some of the agrovet dealers, they will just say, we cannot help you because Newcastle cannot be treated. But if you vaccinate them, oh, they are having this and this, it's easy for those guys to convince you, like, oh, go and give them this, then it will work out. Such stuff like that. So it gives you a free mind. That it just gives you that 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 hope that, oh, my chickens are sick, they will get well. But with Newcastle, a lot of people lose hope and say, oh, okay, this is overdone. But if you vaccinate them, it's really easy to just continue doing, like giving your chickens the whole other medicine that they might need, the antibiotics, in order for them to be okay. So, guys, that's the reason why you must vaccinate your chickens, protect your chickens, and also protect your mindset. So, guys, that's what I really wanted you guys to know about a vaccine and what it really gives you out of you vaccinating your chicks. So, guys, let's now start weighing the chickens, but it should be another video. We'll end this one here. So I'll see you guys on the other video as we are weighing these chicks. We see how much meat they are having. So see you guys, and make sure you subscribe, like, share, and if you have any questions, just put them in the comment section. Then I'll be able to respond to you guys. Let's do the weighing now. That's a bye bye for this video. I don't want it to be long.